boss. Get dressed.
I'm not going anywhere.
Till you can tell me where you were between the hours of 9 and 1:30 on the night of 22nd of January. You're going somewhere.
Yeah, where were you then?
Dress.
Oh, can you remember exactly?
Look, Sonny, we're on different planets. What I do is down in a book, date, time, and intention.
Yeah, I'll bet. All of it.
Where is it, Malcolm?
What?
Jelly babies.
I don't know what your twisted little head's on about.
Malcolm, it's my duty to take this place apart. If you wanted to look like the Blitz, it's all right by me. If I have to, I will, sir. Come on, save us a lot of bother.
I wasn't there.
Where?
Look, you've got 2 of them.
I need 3 more.
It wasn't me. I wasn't there.
Malcolm, I don't come here just for the joy of turning you over.
Yeah, then give us a reason.
Where is it?
I don't know, for Christ's sake!
Get dressed.
Well, what about Joey?
Yes, we'll have a look at her place. I mean, she's not always dossing down here, is she?
People aren't dirt, you know. You've got no right to talk like that.
And we'll have a look at your mother's.
Yeah, well, you better be careful, because she's away for the weekend at Sandringham.
Yeah, well, no one pays me for being careless, son. Come on, Malcolm. You and I'll be round, chew over the fat a bit.
Oh, yeah, this is a right little polite visit. You know what I mean?
Ernie Tyler and George Blore. You know them both, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I know him. I mean, everybody's guilty, ain't they? I mean, if there's a tickle in the Outer Hebrides, you've got to come and see me, because I've got a tartan biscuit tin, right?
You've been expecting me.
Yeah, I've been expecting you.
When questioned, the defendant said, "Yes, I've been expecting you." Good.
Can you do that, Walter?
Leave it to me.
Good morning. Oh, you're back. You feeling better?
Much better, thank you.
Good. Nice to see you again. Well, can we help you?
I want to see Mr. Clegg.
Certainly. Walter? Don't be seen leaving the building together, will you? Caroline, could you bring me Ebenezer?
Mr. Clegg?
Dictation.
I'm sorry, I don't know you.
Tony Evans. Malcolm Evans. I'm his brother. He goes out with Joey Richards.
Oh, yeah. All right, come on in. Put that chair over.
Knocks your bandy.
What?
Law does you all right, doesn't it? Bit of copper, then it's carpet, nice bit of...
You can't come here to waste my time, have you, son?
No.
And take it easy. I'm not the law anymore. Any time you want to, Mr. Evans, you can walk out of here. All right?
They pulled Malkin. Lampeter, I Division Inspector, looks like King Kong's uncle.
When?
I was the old 6 o'clock turnover yesterday morning.
And he's innocent?
You ask. You go and ask anybody down Hackney.
Innocent of what?
Easter Street. Gallo cameras.
Then why is he arrested?
You're a copper and you ask me that? He's been fitted up, hasn't he?
By Lampeter?
Yeah.
You're saying that Detective Inspector Lampeter's bent?
You don't get me that way. I'm saying our Malcolm wasn't on the Gallo blag. I want you to get him off. Money's no object, Mr. Clegg. You're straight. That's why Joey said to come to you.
When did you say that?
Last night. Look, on my life, Mr. Clegg, Malk is going straight. Joey won't let him breathe the wrong way.
I say that sounds like her.
I mean, she really ain't a slag, is she? I mean, she's got lights going on in him, you know what I mean, Mr. Clegg? He wasn't there. I know he wanted to be on it, but...
He told you that?
Yeah,
He told you everything?
sometimes. Look, after the East End knew about it, they was queuing up to be on it, but it was only a 5-hander.
What proof have you got against the officer concerned?
Oh, you know, I can't tell you that. I mean, who do I land in it if I say?
All right, tell me the story. Or as much of it as you've been told, and I'll tell you what I can do.
You'll take him on?
We'll see. Ah, well, the witnesses?
And Joey says it's all down to some batty old hen who saw it all. Midnight.
Thank you, Mrs. Cullen. That'll do. Was it the one in the brown suit?
Yes.
You sure?
He looked so nervous.
He was that all right.
But I didn't touch him on the shoulder like you said.
That's all right, Mrs. Cullen. Some people can't bring themselves to touch a villain. It's like touching excrement. I understand. Well, would you like a cup of tea?
No, I've got to get back home. My Andy'll want his dinner.
Well, thanks very much for coming along, Mrs. Cullen.
All I want to do is help.
Oh, you're going to help all right, Mrs. Cullen. You're going to assist us solve a big and rather nasty robbery.
It must have been quite spectacular. Gallo cameras collect the Saturday and weekly takings from their branches and deposit them in a night safe on the Saturday night. Their van came out of the rear entrance and was jammed by a reinforced open Land Rover. They're too quick for the officer on gate duty. One man stayed outside with a shotgun, and one witness, a woman opposite, described him. And they've picked up on Malcolm Evans. It was a five-hander. 3 of them have now been caught, including Evans.
Why do you believe Evans is innocent?
I don't know if he is or not. That's got to be investigated if we take him on.
I don't want criminal work, Walter.
No, I know that.
Criminal work drives away other business, and other business is where the money is. Accommodate has 2 M's. And for me, the interest. We're not running a bleeding hearts club.
Then allow me to investigate.
Beware the pallor, Walter. Criminal lawyers end up with the same stink and 50-bob suits as their clients.
Yes, Mr. Maine.
The only reason for taking on criminal work is because you have to. There's no alternative.
When's have to?
Oh, it could be a very important client is involved, could be conscience with a small c, or... Best of all, it could be utterly personal, like a day at the races.
So?
When it's my risk, my time, and I do it for my reasons, if anyone's hurt, it's me.
Supposing what we've got here is a real case of injustice.
A cause célèbre? One of the worst things that could happen to my practice. I've become famous. Thank you, Caroline. Work would flood in, but only criminal work. And my suits are the far side of 50 guineas. So, you tell me why we should take Evans on. Let's test your reasons.
Well, 3 facts stick in my head. 1, I know her father. I know her. Joey Richards wouldn't fall for an out-and-out Frankenstein.
Evans has no record?
Oh, his form's like bad breath, but it's all taking and driving away. According to his brother, he's not a heavy, a gunman for a raid.
I'm still waiting for good, very good reasons.
And 2nd, I was the same. The old Bill are human. They make mistakes. It's the law of averages. Sometimes somebody ends up inside when he's clean. I'm saying it's in the police's interest that such a man should be helped.
I'm getting blood all over my carpet, not reasons. Such a man. Might be extremely convenient to keep him inside.
Not if he's clean of what he's charged.
Why not? If he's a known villain of the age when there's no turning back, lock him up and society is safe from his potential havoc.
Don't convict him for what he's done, but for what we haven't caught him for over the years.
Reasons.
That's the kind of argument you might hear from I Division.
You think Lampeter's bent?
I only know that I Division has had a suspiciously high crime clear-up rate since he's been there.
That might be good detection.
Yes, it might.
If this is a private fight, you and Lampeter, we forget it.
I've never met him.
I don't want criminal work, nor do I want crusades against criminal coppers.
I've heard as much against Lampeter as I've heard against 100 other policemen.
What's Evans' alibi?
None. He just says he wasn't there. Tony Evans, his brother, says it's a fit-up.
You've been framed? You believe him?
I don't know.
Yes?
Mrs. Maine is in reception.
I'll be 60 seconds. You believe Tony Evans?
It's a feeling. Malcolm's up tomorrow. If we're going to help him, I should get round there now.
All right, you can take it on if you feel so strongly about it. But I want no acrobatics. I don't want you flying upside down under my desk. You'll be doing the spade work, but I'll be running the defense.
Oh, and money's no object.
What? Do I understand Malcolm Evans is a gentleman of independent means?
You know what I mean. There'll be no argument about our fees.
I never have arguments about my fees, but I do like to know where they're coming from.
You want me to ask?
What we're getting into.
I think there'll probably be a whip round.
In other words, I shall probably be paid from the proceeds of the robbery. All right, the law says this man's entitled to a defense. Parliament has passed the Legal Aid and Advice Act. This is one case I prefer to take on legal aid. Report back. Ask Mrs. Maine to come in, will you?
Yes, sir.
Could I speak to Detective Inspector Lampeter, please? David Maine's office here.
Do we go for bail?
Why not?
But does he stand any chance of getting it?
I doubt it. It's a serious crime. Lampeter's only got 3 out of the 5, and he's got form.
Let's have it.
Well, at 15, he was fined 10 shillings for stealing fishing tackle. At 16, he had 8 months to nick for possessing an air pistol while committing an offence and driving away. 19, he was fined 30 quid for taking and driving away. 22, 3 months taking and driving away. He likes cars.
He does stand a chance of getting it. Do we want bail?
Might be just a bit more convenient.
He might drive away, but will he run away?
I don't know.
No, he won't.
Hello, Joey. This is Evan's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. Witness?
Possibly.
Excuse me.
Please don't let him get life. Please, please don't.
Are you ready for this today?
No, sir. We're asking for remand.
I represent Evans, sir. I understand the other two defendants are not represented. I've no objection to the remand. In fact, I would like it for 14 days.
Well, as the defendants are in custody, that isn't possible.
Then on Evans' behalf, I'm asking for bail. I will understand the police objection to bail. This is a serious charge. Only 3 of the 5 people alleged to have committed the robbery are in custody. But you, sir, are only concerned to see that my client appears to stand his trial. Now, he is well known in the locality. He has a fixed address where he has lived for the last 12 months. He has always answered to his bail before. And I am sure you would not describe his record of taking and driving away as indicating that he's likely to go on the run. In my submission, this is a proper case for bail.
The other 2 defendants are not asking for bail. Now, I'm not prepared to release any of the accused. They will all be remanded in custody until this day week.
High Court judge will let him out.
Yeah, probably.
I must have a word with the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Who's there?
Hello, Joey. Come in. Enter. You want a cigarette? Give us a light. Light. It's like smoking Dizzy Gillespie's horn. Shh, I'll set a mouse on you.
Why are you here?
Nowhere to go. He won't. Malk won't be needing this for a bit.
It's only a week. He's only been remanded for 1 week.
I done my big brother a favour getting him a brief, you know what I mean? So I can stay here. You, staying?
I don't know what I'm doing, Tony. I've been just walking around all day. Yesterday I followed that woman. Her house is a good 30 yards from the gate. She couldn't have seen Malk. She's got glasses. Why weren't you in the court? Why aren't you at your mum's?
If you don't move, you rot.
Yeah, but Tony, I need to know where you are and I want you to help us.
Yeah, well, that's it, innit? Like I said, I've done my bit. Though it's difficult, but Malk will be the same as me if... Look, when it goes round like this, I mean, we're all mates, you know what I mean? We're all guilty by association. We're all bloody conspirators. You've got to keep moving, Joey. Lampeter's a bastard. He's got it in for me and Malk something before you come out the clouds. He could twist anything we says. You see, they're wrong about mates this time. It was organised not to be like that. No recognisable firm, you know what I mean? They come from all over. It was so we couldn't get done on the association bit. He's just after Malk because...
You was on it.
Remanded for 1 week. In your case, what do we do now? We've a very full statement from your client. 3 words. I wasn't there. You must have locked up many an innocent citizen on less.
Yes, 2 words. Get stuffed.
Well, what do we do now, sir? We've got to find some evidence. Where do we look?
There's the girl and the boy.
Oh, very good. Where was he? Who was with him? Who knows about him?
Well, I know the girl, so I'll start with the boy.
No. I'd like to start with him.
You mean you'll actually go to prison?
Why not? Good practice.
Beware of the palo, won't you?
Last time I was in Wandsworth, it was over a passport dispute. An alien. He was a Maharaja. We've got 5 days.
You could get life for this.
Yeah, but I won't, will I?
Why? Where were you when it happened?
Somewhere.
Have you got witnesses?
Yeah.
Why won't you tell me?
Joey.
Look, I don't know what's happening.
You don't.
It's all going round and round in my head. I love you so much. I don't know what I'm thinking, doing, where I'm walking, what I'm eating. All I know is I don't know where you were because you weren't with me. Well, if you'd been with me, there wouldn't be any doubt, would there? God help me sleep.
Joe? Joey, come on, love.
I'll have eyes like suitcases.
Tony's got no fair brief. Look, your Clegg will be along to fit it all up. I'll give him all the facts.
All? Everything you know?
You want me weighed off or out?
Everything you know, you'll tell him.
You mean you know something I don't know?
I don't know.
Well, what do you know, Joey?
Well, I don't know what you know.
Look, I wasn't on it. I mean that. I want you to know it. I'm alive, right?
Did you know any of them what was on it?
No, I didn't know no more than you do.
I'm sweating.
Joey, I mean... You know, if I knew, you couldn't expect me to grasp, could you? I wouldn't expect you to say anything to anybody if you knew. I'd beat you up.
If you touched me like that, you wouldn't see me again.
No.
Whoever he is, I'd rather he got put away than you.
I wouldn't touch you.
Whatever I've said, I haven't been joking about. I've said the truth.
Help me, Joey.
All right, Evans, your brief's here.
Yeah, all right. Who told you Tom was in on it?
He did.
Evans?
Ah, hello. Well, policemen call their victims by their Christian names. Solicitors, depending what type they are, use Mr. or the surname. Which way suits you?
Malcolm.
I'm here to find out what your defence is, Malcolm. 3 words, I wasn't there, isn't a defence. It's a protest. In order to be acquitted, you've got to persuade at least 10 jurors you're telling the truth when you say I didn't do it. That means I need facts. Times, places, people. I need to know why you couldn't have done it. And to prove that, you've got to drag out everything you can possibly remember about that night. What do you know about the Gallo Cameras affair?
Nothing.
But you wanted to be on it.
You're a Catholic or something? Sin by intent.
You wanted to be on it. Why?
Well, why do you want to make money?
There are ways and ways.
Mr. Maine, you know what crime is.
Getting caught?
Right.
Let's just skip the morality, stick to the facts. If you weren't in Easter Street, where were you?
I was out.
Where?
Look, if I tell you, I lose Joey.
A woman? Malcolm, you must have been somewhere. With someone, preferably. Now, if it's a woman, she must be pretty incredible to do years in prison for.
Look, I never said I was pulling a bird. It's just that if I come out, I have to live.
If you don't tell me, you won't come out.
You, Mason, haven't you got bonds? I know it sounds mad, but there's things like in a fraternity you don't say, let on. I can't speak.
Where were you between the hours of 9 and 1:30 on the night of the 22nd of January?
Look, if I tell you I'm lying, if I don't, I'm the only one that gets hurt.
And Joey? Mr. Evans, either you provide me with adequate evidence of your whereabouts so that I can conduct your defense in a court of law, or I won't defend you. So make up your mind. Who's going to get hurt?
It's got to be me.
I'm defending you, no one else.
I can't!
Hello, Joey.
How did you know I was here?
I asked your dad. I didn't let on anything was wrong.
Mrs. Kemp will murder you.
A lot of people frighten you, don't they, Joey? Tell me about Malcolm.
He didn't do it.
I'm not asking that. Tell me about him.
It's only coffee. What do you want to know?
What's a nice girl like you doing going around with a thug like him?
He's not a thug.
He's a thief.
He was. He's told me all of what he's done, but he's not one now.
All right.
Please leave me alone. I've got a lot to do.
The shop's empty. You don't want to help him?
Yeah.
Then help me help him.
Why do people... You, that man Lampter, why can't you let him be?
If he left things alone, he'd find peace and quiet quick enough.
That's not true. When you do something wrong, you're punished and that's supposed to clear things away, isn't it? Well, it isn't. The moment anything's wrong, the first thing they do is run round to him with big smiles on. Been at it again, Malcolm? And he wasn't. He was with me. Well, don't believe me. I'm a liar now, and I'll tell the truth. Tell you he's paying double for what he's done over and over.
Was he with you this time?
Yes.
Sugar?
No.
Milk?
Yeah.
Joey, I'm not a policeman. I'm trying to help. And lies don't help. He wasn't with you, was he? All right, if he was, where'd you go? What times? Who can you use as witnesses? And I take it you'll be ready to testify on oath in the court.
I'll say anything to get him off.
Even commit perjury.
Yes, yes.
That's stupid.
I don't care.
And unnecessary.
No.
But work from a pack of lies and we won't get anywhere.
I don't want him to go inside.
You don't know anything, do you, love? Your old dad's got no eyes, but you'd lie on his head, wouldn't you, to get your boy off? So, when you do know something, You come and tell me.
Malcolm said, help me. So I will. It was a fit-up.
Who told you that?
Tony Evans.
Hey, he said the same to me. He didn't give any details.
It did me. Well, I don't care what happens to anyone except Malc.
I only hope he's worth all this.
Tony said last September Malc took another car away. This was the last straw. He got 3 months the time before. This time he was bound to go down. It's not his fault. He loves cars. He don't know what he's doing. Sometimes he just looks at them like he looks at me. So anyway, Tony did a deal with Mr. Lambton. He said if Lambton forgot about the car, he'd give him 200 quid. Lambton gave Tony 3 weeks to find the money, and Tony couldn't raise it, so Lambton said he'd get Malcolm proper next time. He said as long as there's enough evidence to convict someone, it doesn't matter if he's not guilty. Well, that's what he's done. You asked me why it's Malcolm. Well, I'll tell you why. Because there's no other boy on this earth that I want to be father to my babies. That's how much. Nobody else.
Were you on another job?
No.
Mr. Evans, if you aren't lying, why won't you tell me the truth?
Look, if I tell you what happened, you've got to promise me it won't be used, not anywhere, anytime, anyhow, without my permission. Because what I'm going to tell you, you're not going to like it.
What's more important, the truth or you going down for 12 years?
But what if I can't tell you the truth?
Impossible.
All right. On the night of the 22nd of January 1972, Mr. Main, I was in a house in Wilmchester Gardens before the other chaps. There was this big tickle all set up and we was there to discuss it.
Were you on it?
I was a bit of coachman, wasn't I?
Just let me get this straight. The night you're accused of being on one crime, you were elsewhere planning another?
That's right.
Your girlfriend's driving her so sick, sustained by one idea. She thinks you're going straight.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'd say anything to Joey to keep her. But to me, myself, I don't say I'm anything except what I am. I said you wouldn't like it, just believe it.
I don't have to believe anything.
And when we got right down to it, the nitty-gritty, I didn't like what I was seeing, so I come off it and I tried to stop them. It's too easy. It was bloody lunatics.
Did the whatever it was take place?
Yeah.
You were wrong?
Yeah, they got away with a load of time, nobody caught. I'm loser, Mr. Main. I can't ask any of the chaps that was in that house to say where I was. They would if they could, but they can't take the risk. Anyway, they told me to keep quiet. They said they were doing it, and they done it. They said if you say anything to anybody, we'll say you were on it.
When you weren't.
Well, if I use them to get me out of this, I'll land myself in for a trap for the other, don't I? You see what I mean? I'm sorry. How'd you get me out of that, Mr. Main? You said you got wings, but how'd you get me out of that?
That, Walter, is his alibi. Alibi. We can't use it. If he tells us their names and they don't back him up, the prosecution will make mincemeat of him as a liar. If he tells us the truth, he'll be shopping his mates, so he'll refuse. He wants to stay in one piece inside prison or out. Even if he was daft enough to tell us their names, who's going to believe he was in Wilmchester Gardens like a bloody missionary trying his best to put everybody off it? Nobody's that good.
They could be bluffing.
No, they're stupid enough to get themselves into trouble in the process of landing Evans Inchtuck.
Don't underestimate that.
I'm saying they're not clever enough to see if they make statements to the police implicating Evans, they convict themselves out of their own mouths.
I could tell them myself. I'd enjoy it. All we need is for one of them to say that Evans was there playing cards.
Oh, that is so hackneyed, Walter. Even I wouldn't believe it. It's a waste of time. Evans wouldn't tell us their names. Even if he did, they deny it. And that's forgetting further conspiracy charges. Gee. All right. Based on your past experience, you must have run up against a brick wall like this before. What would you have done?
Dropped it.
And well, that, unfortunately, is not one of our options. What did you come up with?
Two things. One, his girlfriend is willing to testify that he was with her.
Charming.
And details of the fit-up.
Okay. Last form of defense is attack. What happened?
About 3 weeks ago, Lapser pulled in Tony Evans couldn't raise the money. Lambert can't go back and make the original charge, so he waited his time. And according to Tony Evans, he's got Malcolm banged to rights.
Yeah, this is what I meant, Walter. The stink. The pallor. This man, Malcolm Evans, he's not innocent. He's a criminal among criminals.
On the gallows
Yeah, he may be technically innocent of that offence, but that's got nothing to do with innocence. Morally, he's guilty by his own wish fulfillment. His criminal talents are so well recognised, he's invited to participate in an armed robbery, and then expects me to believe he refused? He actively participates in bribing police officers, and having succeeded, he hasn't even the grace to pay the bribes. Well, forget the girl he's whipping to moral amnesia. So that's it, that's enough, get rid of him.
You mean you'll abandon him in the middle of a case? Evans is entitled to be defended.
Not necessarily by me. I choose who I act for. I defend people who are straight with me. This man, Malcolm Evans, dribbles out the nasty catalogue of his misdemeanours and expects me to stand by and pretend he's a lily-white lamb.
You play God.
Yes, I do. This is my world. I pay everyone. I pay you. And I decide where the money comes from to pay you. It doesn't come from the gutter.
He'll go down.
Probably.
And he might be innocent.
I don't care that he is. If I did care, I'd continue to defend him.
You've got to. You've got to.
Why are you here?
I asked her to come. Come in, Joey. Sit down.
You've got to. Mr. Clegg said you were good. He needs that. Look, I'm not blind. I know what he is. So does he. But if you don't take him on, who will? I mean, if you turn him down and he has to go to another solicitor and he'll say, have you been anywhere else? And, well, nobody will take him on if he's been turned down here. I feel like I'm going round and round.
What's your name?
Josephine Hillary Richards. How much can you get?
10 to 12 years.
Well, if there's no one to defend him, that's him done, isn't it? Who's going to listen to him with his record? He has to live with it. They all make sure he'll never forget it. You as well, I heard.
If you throw this boy out, you'll be the one sentencing him.
Just wait outside, will you, Miss Richards? I'm making no promises, except one. When I decide to throw him out, you'll be the first to be told. No one talks to me like that in my own office about my own client. No one. I'm taking you off this. Not because it was an error of judgment on your part in the first place to have even entertained it, which it was. It's because you know nothing. Repeat, nothing about the law. I've been a lawyer for nearly 20 years, and I don't know enough to keep out of trouble on a case like this. I'm taking you off because if this started as a tightrope, that rope is now longer, higher, and thinner. The last quality needed to walk it is imbalance. I've found out where Tony Evans is and when he'll be in.
I still want to know who said I was here.
Why should you be so nervous? No honest citizen's afraid of his name and address. Mr. Evans, I'm your brother's solicitor on your initiative. But I only represent him, nobody else. And I only represent him on one crime. If he's committed any other crime, or anybody else has, the rules of secrecy don't apply.
You mean you'd grass?
Yes, I'm bound to, as is any other citizen.
And you reckon I'm going to tell you things you can tell the old Bill?
I'm not conducting this interview subject to conditions that make me a criminal, too.
Well, sod off, then.
Suits me. I'm longing for a reason to drop your brother.
You can't do that. You're defending him.
I can only defend people when I've got something to defend them with.
What do you want me to do?
Answer my questions.
Look, I'll help, but I don't want to end up arm in arm with a couple of blue uncles.
It's you're your brother. You've got to take some risk.
Ask the questions.
Last September, did you attempt to bribe Inspector Lampeter on a taking and driving away charge of Malcolm's?
It's Joey. She told you. She's got trouble coming, that girl.
Did you or did you not?
It was his idea. Lampeter's open to offer.
Either you tell me or I go away. So does Malcolm.
Joey. What did you do with it, if I tell you?
Use it in court.
Look, for reasons I'm not willing to divulge, I don't want the old bill round.
Mr. Evans, your brother has no defence that anybody's going to believe. His one and only chance of getting off is to prove malice on the part of Lampeter and that Lampeter framed him for it.
You're not going to use me to sing that.
I don't know how many times I have to say it. I don't care. If you don't want to save him, he goes down.
What do I have to do?
You go into the witness box and tell him that you attempted to bribe Inspector Lampeter on a taking and driving away charge of Malcolm's, that you never paid up the bribe.
I spent 2 weeks hustling.
And that is why Malcolm is where he is. Now, is that right or wrong? Is that how it happened?
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
Look, if you think I'm getting up in... Look, you ain't got nothing.
I have a statement.
I haven't signed it.
You told me. That's all I needed. How dark?
Well, like I said before, our street...
Easter Street.
That's right, it's like any other one.
Now, the nearest street lamp to the scene of the offence is where?
A little bit down, on the other side to Gallows.
So the actual rear entrance was not well lit.
It was lit enough for me to see.
Mrs. Cullen, you wear glasses?
Yes.
Are you long-sighted or short-sighted?
I can't see things far away without them.
And your house is how far from the entrance?
Only 30 yards, but I can see. I don't leave my glasses in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Now, you've testified that what you saw was only one man.
That's right.
Thinnish, medium height, holding a gun. What's medium height?
You.
My client is shorter than I am, sir. Now, this man with a gun, how was he dressed?
Look, it all happened so quick.
So, take your time.
He'd a kind of overall.
Is that all?
Yes.
Anything on his head?
No.
His face?
No.
Well, thieves nowadays, I believe, wear nylon stockings over their faces to avoid being recognized. Now, isn't it possible that if someone is left on guard outside in the street, a reasonably well-lit street, you inform us, he would wear some kind of disguise?
Well, how would she know?
This one didn't. He was all I saw. When the others ran out to the car, they was running too fast. But he was shortish, he'd light hair, and he was thinnish.
As far as circumstances allowed, you saw him clearly enough to recognize him again.
Yes.
But you didn't, did you?
I don't follow.
I'm coming back again now to the identification parade, Mrs. Cullen. Did you or did you not pick out the defendant?
I didn't touch him on the shoulder, if that's what you mean.
You pointed to him?
No, I told the inspector.
When?
After.
Go on.
The inspector said it was all right. Some people are afraid of touching dirt, and he looked so nervous.
Well, the inspector?
No, him.
Are you saying you only identified him because he looked nervous?
No.
I agree with the inspector that identification parades can be very frightening experiences, and not only for the witness. Imagine, Mrs. Cullen, how terrifying it is if you're on an identification parade and you are innocent. I'm suggesting to you the reason why you didn't tap him on the shoulder is because you weren't sure.
I'm sure it was him.
Evans said, yes, I've been expecting you.
What on earth did you imagine that meant?
Or that he knew something.
Inspector, if he had done something, why wouldn't he be on the run? Why would he lie at home waiting for you to arrive?
I don't know the answer to that.
Now, I'm suggesting to you that, yes, I've been expecting you could equally describe innocence, i.e., you've gone through all the known villains in your area, sooner or later you're bound to visit me.
Yes, I suppose it could mean that, but it's the totality of the facts which is the proof.
I agree. Mrs. Cullen's evidence could be taken one way or another, too. Equally, the facts of the conduct of the identification parade.
There's nothing sinister about this, Mr. Maine. Some witnesses are so nervous they have to be helped in every possible way.
And from what Mrs. Cullen has said, it could seem you were trying to persuade her to implicate Malcolm.
It's not true, sir.
And if there were a personal reason why you wanted to get Malcolm Evans into trouble, Mrs. Cullen's evidence would fall like a gift from the gods.
Is there a personal reason?
No, sir.
At least it's consistent with the suggestion you had it in for him.
It's not true, sir.
What is true that you know the Evans family, is it not?
Yes.
And that you've arrested Malcolm Evans on several occasions?
Yes, sir.
On what charges?
Taking and driving away.
Ever arrested him for violence?
No, sir.
From your experience, do villains tend to have one speciality which they repeat ad nauseum? One can drive, one likes guns, one can open a safe.
Yes, sir.
Malcolm Evans' speciality being what?
He likes cars.
Guns?
There's always a first time, sir.
You've also arrested his brother, Anthony Evans, on a number of occasions.
Yes, sir.
Now, do you remember one occasion on which you arrested Malcolm Evans on a taking and driving away and didn't proceed with the charge?
Yes, I picked him up, but there wasn't enough evidence.
That's not what I'm told. After you'd arrested Malcolm, you sent for his brother.
I've no power to send for people.
You sent for him and made a proposition.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. You told Tony Evans that if he paid you £200, you'd forget all about it.
You don't have to answer that if you don't want to, Inspector.
Oh, I'm not bothered, sir. As you know, we get these allegations all the time. No, Mr. Maine, I did not.
You gave Tony 2 weeks to find the money, and when at the end of that time none was forthcoming, you went to see him and told him you'd get your own back by framing Malcolm on something else.
It's not true. I could have got him on the taking and driving away. What do I need to frame him for?
I was wondering about that. But I imagine you would have had difficulty explaining to your superiors why you waited 3 weeks before charging a man on a straightforward offence like taking and driving away. It was far too late. What was the missing evidence?
I don't understand what you
The
mean.
evidence you need on a taking and driving away is the man in the driver's seat without the owner's permission. What was the missing evidence?
Well, I don't remember. It was too long ago.
The evidence to substantiate these accusations is that of Anthony Evans. I have personally spoken to him, and he's told me precisely what occurred.
If you say so, sir.
Perhaps you'll change your answers when I tell you Tony Evans will be giving evidence here today. Yes, you look surprised.
Oh, I am, sir. Tony Evans is not the sort of man to come anywhere near courts.
Yes, you're quite right. He's not a volunteer. I had to issue a subpoena.
Then you don't know what he's going to say.
That was the wrong answer, Inspector. You would have only given that answer if you know that what Tony Evans says is true.
Well, Inspector?
I didn't know I'd been asked a question, sir.
Don't play verbal games with me,
Well,
Inspector.
I'm not, sir. I don't know what to say except that the allegations are not true.
But it's a very plausible story, don't you agree?
Criminals are clever.
Clever enough to have worked out as complicated a story as that. An imaginary offence, followed by an imaginary bride that was never paid. Until a few moments ago, I thought it was too far-fetched to be true.
It is not true, sir.
Well, Mr. Maine, I don't think you're going to get much further with this witness. But perhaps you don't need to.
Hello, Joey. You tell anybody about me? Good. Because if you do, I'll tell Malcolm we've been playing games. You know what I mean?
As that is the conclusion of the prosecution's evidence, I imagine that you wish to make a submission, Mr. Maine, that there is no case to answer against Malcolm Evans.
Yes, sir.
Right. Mr. Maine's trying to get Malcolm off here.
But you can't do that, can you? It's only committal.
You can. But you've got to be very lucky and very clever. There's Tony.
Well, he mustn't see us together.
Joey.
I'm with you, Mr. Maine. I think that the prosecution witnesses were at best tentative, and one of them something rather more serious than that. On what I have heard today, I do not consider that Malcolm Evans should be made to stand trial. As far as he is concerned, therefore, I uphold your submission. And I'm going to direct that these ancillary matters be fully investigated by the appropriate authority. Evans, you may leave the dog. The others, stay put.
Where's Joe?
Down there.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Mr. Main. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, I'd better go and find Joe, hadn't I? Thanks, I mean it.
He was innocent.
Yes.
Tony was on it.
I know.